Okay, so disclaimer, I'm actually reading off of a script because I'm having a hard time um, stating what I want to say without saying and as you can hear me say it right now. So if you see me look up, I am reading off of a script. I wanted to get on here and make some arguments against atheism. And I want to be very clear, this isn't a biased or closed-minded argument. Before I came to Christ, I too was an atheist. And these arguments against these ideologies were formed when I was studying atheism as an atheist. Now, I'm going to argue three perspectives on the universe's beginning, which include an eternal universe, the Big Bang, and the universe having a domino effect, or it recycling itself. I'm not saying these are the only three perspectives. However, they are the only ones that I know of and have argued against many, many times. I'm first going to be arguing against my favorite perspectives of atheism. I'm going to use this toilet paper roll as a visual example of the universe. So the universe is eternal. It just is and always will be. Even if we were to claim this, the eternal universe still in some sort of way has a beginning. From what we observe, we know that the planets such as our Earth have rotational motion throughout our solar system. It's illogical to believe that these planets were always spinning because, as we know, there always has to be the first rotation. Not only that, but our universe is always expanding or stretching, meaning there was a starting position before the expansion. An object or material at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon by something much greater than our universe. That thing would have to have caused a great action to create a huge reaction for our universe's expansion and planet's rotations. Maybe another Big Bang? We're now on my second argument about the Big Bang, the most popularized atheistic worldview. So, the Big Bang would explain everything's motion, like what caused the planet's rotations and spinning, and the cause of the universe's expansion or stretching. However, things don't happen out of nothingness. You can't create everything out of nothing. That's a weak-minded argument. That nothingness would need a reason for its reaction to create everything. Things don't just happen out of thin air unless there's something outside of these things to cause the initial reaction. Time, space, and material have to happen simultaneously for everything to exist. Without space, material has no place to go. And without time, that material won't be able to change. Otherwise, these things don't work. When have you seen a pencil explode for no reason? Even if that pencil did or didn't have a reason to explode, it would make more sense for that pencil to produce a new form or object because that pencil is something. Maybe another Big Bang created our Big Bang. This leads us to our third argument of a Big Bang creating a Big Bang, the domino effect. The final arguments for the beginning in atheistic worldview, the domino effect, or the universe recycling itself, is an argument some atheists have argued for the universe's existence. People claim our Big Bang didn't happen out of nothingness, but it was caused by a previous Big Bang. Well, like my first and second arguments, these things need a cause for it to react. There was a first Big Bang to have caused a chain of reactions, but what has begun the first Big Bang? These things need a concrete answer to confidently conclude there was never a God to begin with. Yes, you may not have all the answers, but just by using our minds and looking at the examples that we can observe, we can at least come to some logical conclusion whether there is or isn't a God. And the evidence shows that there would have to be a greater force outside of space, time, and material to have caused these things and their reactions. So that is all that I have for the video. I will be posting a full thing on YouTube, which I will set a link in the caption of the video. Or you can watch all 3 parts on my TikTok. So yeah, if you enjoyed my video, please like, subscribe, comment. Feel free to debate me. I would appreciate it. That would be awesome. See you guys later.